I think that chemical mutilation is the most difficult for me to grasp. If you tell a little boy he doesn't need to develop and start injecting chemicals in him, and it's under the Department of the State or some supervisor or DHR contractor, that's satanic. And that's in the name of law. It's the color of law. The root of it goes back to this chemical castration laws. That's effective. I don't know. They should or should not do that. But definitely they should or should not allow any minors to be manipulated by adults. Natural order. So I hope and pray in Jesus' name, Son of Mary, if you've got a sweet wife and a bunch of kids, if you stay the course. It's a blessing when it happens. And each one of those moments together is like heaven. The cool thing about the kingdom, though, if you ever do convert and become a traditional Christian, all the scriptures come alive. You got the saints, you got King David. Could you imagine King David? That guy, he had some major battles, but he worshiped God with total freedom. It's kind of odd. It made one woman so uncomfortable. She basically mocked him. God is good. Never thought I'd be taken by a police vehicle to sing in the choir. My vehicle's got to be there. I would argue illegally. But by the letter, it's legal. I just have to show up and make the argument of here's a court order of another state. The state actual court, not just a court. And that's a constitutional full faith and credit clause question, to which I'm entitled to protection to the order. Anywho, I've been on some football teams that had some guys, like Carnell Williams. Remember that dude? Man, he could throw the football. Derek Nix, Torrin Hill, Keith Sisson, Brandon Kitchens. I've seen all these guys have a different kind of escort. Of course, Larry Blakeney's retired. You remember that guy down in Troy, the head coach down there? Did you really? No. It's going to outpace Alabama and Auburn. Troy's global. If you just look at what Jack Hawkins did, he got those campuses on every military base he could. Then you have the digital age hit. We're already ahead. We've already been doing Blackboard and all that for like 5 or 10 years. So the school just blows up. The football program.
I graduated 15 years ago when they had Blackboard back then.
Wow. Yeah, it was good.
He's done an incredible job, and I'll tell you, the campus, the main for my campus,
there's
nothing like, it looks nothing like it did when I went there. It's changed somewhat.
It's built out probably 60%. And even the 40% that was there before, they've either redone it or maintained it so well. Of just campuses that you go to college-wise, because you got the stadium's like 30,000 people. It is microscopically done. Like every detail, where the screens are, how you walk in the open lobby. There's not a better experience because then you can look out over the practice field, see the baseball field, and see the water tank all down there in one area. So I think with the portals, you're going to see Troy and all their athletics, because you can get some of the best guys in the country and they get in and just play like that. And of course, they're already top 25. So the question is, when can they do that consistently? Like, how often can they be in the top 25? And then when do they start hitting the top 10?
Well, the problem is every time they get a decent coach, like Neil Brown, he goes to a bigger school.
Yeah, I think Summerall's in it for the long haul, though. I think he sees it, and he'd be wise to do it, because what Blakeney did, Neil Brown looked at it like a stepping stone. And, it is what it is, but he missed the big picture of really what Troy University's doing on the global scene. The football is good, but the academics are even better. And in some ways, the football is great to the extent that you're going to see excellent athletes come through a program that normally would not come through a 30,000-seat stadium program. But you got a fan base that's watching online, literally, whether it's on YouTube or rumble of the others that support the university throughout the world. Alabama, they ain't got the Notre Dame can say they do because they got the faith in it. I mean, some other schools have big support bases in global alumni, but they're just not going to, I don't think they're going to see the same 10 to 20 year growth that Troy's going to see. I think a lot of these schools, just because the way the portals change the game, and then the way universities have opened up online learning and built good classroom experiences, because satellites are different than online. You get to go see somebody sit in a classroom at a desk, you had an experience, you remember what you were taught. The delivery of online has all this, it's got its limitations. Anyway. Yeah, go Trojans.
Haven't been back in a long time.
You get back down there for a game, though. It's fun. My attention span, I do usually about a half a game. Because if you go before and then by the time, that's a 4 to 6 hour experience, which is, it's good, it's available, but it's just a lot.
119.
Well, truth be told, I hope this scooter's got enough power to get me back to the house. I'm going to have to hitch a ride from somebody until we get this thing wheeled and dealed out of civil forfeitures, the presumption, which is up before the Supreme Court right now. But they base that statute, the local ordinance, on the civil forfeiture statute of Alabama. Fundamentally unconstitutional. Absolutely should never have been on the books. And it's pitiful what they do through it. Now, these guys doing their job, and I'm talking about the state courts, they even do worse things than this, because I can go tomorrow and pay to get it out. But if someone chose to at a state court level, they'd go file and they'd make me go to court to pay the full amount of what they thought it was worth to buy it back, which is doubly bad, because then you're not only towing somebody's vehicle illegally. Yeah, this will work here. But then you're forcing them to purchase it back. Take a left right up here in this alleyway. Well, actually, do not enter. So if you can go up and just take a left and swing back around. You can drive through if you think the intent's there. It's private property. It wouldn't actually be a law violation, but anyhow. Peace and safety is the overall intent of law. And unfortunately, we're presuming not innocence upon people, but we presume stupidity, and that we micromanage our lives so much through government that we end up prohibiting and inhibiting really streams of commerce. This is my current opinion of our police state de facto. Peace be with you. Thank God for every good constitutional officer on the streets.